So right now we're driving the 2017 Mercedes Benz GLC 300 Coupe. So it's the Coupe SUV version of the GLC 300. The GLC 300 being introduced in fall of 2016 and followed about a year later with this variant. So it's a sportier, coupe-esque, more fun version of our really popular GLC midsize SUV. So that's what we're driving today.
All right. So it's very responsive. The bird was just about to hit the hood, and it was easy to avoid it.
Yeah, so the GLC 300 Coupe has our 2-liter inline-4 engine, which is a lot of our base cars have. So the next step up in the GLC Coupe family is the GLC 43, which is an AMG variant. So a little bit higher performance, has a lot of AMG DNA. So this one's all Mercedes Benz, so it's all about luxury, comfort, practicality, but like I said, that more fun, sporty character that you have coming from the Coupe.
So that would be definitely for someone who enjoys really sporty drive and nice countryside. Like currently we are on a Lake Lasnier. For the time we are driving with the speed limit, which is around 20 miles per hour. But in a moment we are going to test a rally course with lots of turns and ups and downs, and that's where this car should perform with flying colors.
Yeah, exactly. So this car sits a little bit lower than our SUV because it is a coupe. So it sits a little bit lower to the ground, is able to hug those curves and roads. You have the air body control, air suspension. So like you said, a lot sportier ride. So you still get the SUV, but it is sit closer to the ground. So you should be able to have a nice drive and spirited driving, if you will, when you're ready for it.
Before we start driving more aggressively, maybe we can use the time we are driving slower and talk about the infotainment system, all these controls.
Yeah, sure. So here we have the 8.4-inch command display screen, which is standard. So it's really cleanly integrated into our center console here. So a lot of the interior of the GLC SUV and the GLC Coupe SUV is inspired from our C-Class. So you can kind of see that in the nomenclature of the car, GLC, GLC Coupe, C-Class. So a lot of the air vent, the center control display is inspired from our C-Class, which is our volume seller sedan, coupe and cab, which are really popular. So you have all these air vents nicely integrated. You can control air conditioning, radio, media, navigation, Bluetooth. You can connect to your phone to be able to answer calls. You have down here Dynamic Select right over here, which is also standard on the car. And what Dynamic Select lets you do is change your ride experience. So I can kind of toggle here for you. So you can see in the screen here, you can change from eco mode.
Yes.
To comfort mode, which is kind of, what you expect out of comfort. It doesn't want to change while you're driving, but comfort, you should have sport. That's odd. I think maybe it doesn't want to change while you're driving is all, but oh, I can see. It's changing in your, over there.
Oh,
just not responding quickly over here. So you can see comfort is really making the suspension and everything about the ride height comfortable to drive. You can swap to sport mode, which is a little bit of a sportier experience.
And then we even have a Sport Plus.
You have a Sport Plus mode.
Yeah,
exactly. Sport Plus mode for more spirited driving, definitely, and that fits the coupe style. And then you have individual mode where you can kind of customize the ride experience, if you will. So Dynamic Select is standard in this car. It's also offered in a lot of our Mercedes Benz models and kind of lets you personalize your drive experience, which is really cool.
All right, how about the safety features, lane departure stuff?
Yeah, so obviously Mercedes-Benz is kind of known for our safety features. It's really important to our cars, and the GLC Coupe is no exception. So you have crosswind assist standard, you have collision prevention assist plus standard, so a lot of features that are kind of monitoring the car and will let you either prevent accidents entirely or help prevent the severity by being aware of its surroundings, preventing collisions. And you have obviously a lot of optional safety features you can choose to add. So Distronic Plus, steering assist, Pre-Save Plus with front end collision prevention, Boss Plus with cross traffic assist. So a lot of these options kind of monitor the car and are able to, you know, monitor the speeds of cars in front of you and around you, sensors, and just will alert you if you know, something's not right, and just really help the driver and kind of give them peace of mind that they're in a safe car. All right.
So we are just about to enter our rally course with lots of tight turns.
Oh, this is awesome. Check out those curves.
Yes, and that's where this car will be pretty much displayed.
Yeah, so we're in sport mode too, which, like I said, is a little bit more fun driving. This looks like a sporty road course, so.
Exactly.
Curving roads by the lake. Not a bad way to spend a Friday, huh?
Yeah, Friday morning is perfect. And
Not
so,
bad.
You know, here you just have to dial the speed just perfectly, and you have to remember there's a limited vision in front of you. So you have to be very alert. But alertness, it's what this car seems to be perfect for.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. It responds well.
There is that truck that kind of went out of his lane, and I have to be ready for it.
Exactly, yeah. And too, if you want, you can kind of change between the dynamic select modes as you drive to kind of tell if you can personally feel a difference in how the car drives when it's in sport versus sport plus, for instance, or comfort, and kind of see, you know, what your personal preference is.
This section of the road is definitely a rally, and this car responds perfectly. I can go much faster and without sacrificing the safety.
Oh, for sure. And this car's a little bit sporty just in its appearance, you know, selenite gray paint, cranberry red leather interior, and black wood on the inside. So it's just a sporty, fun car. You know, you can customize it in a lot of ways with the way it looks, and this one feels sporty on the inside and outside. Ooh.
All these bumps, it seems to be pretty rigid suspension. So it's all about sport performance.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
All right, that's the end of our rally course.